Let's first focus on the top line to get our bearings straight. First is scouting and when college coaches start to scout. Second is when they're showing active and strong interest and typical recruiting trips are being made. And then the third is scholarship offers. So this is a general rule. This is not an absolute, and it's not an absolute for every sport, as each sport can vary greatly. And also it can depend on the level of Division I program or the Division I program's recruiting strategy and approach, which can vary greatly as well. So the general rule of thumb is Division I, scouting as early as the 8th, 9th, and 10th grade, looking at players, showing active interest, and scheduling unofficial recruiting trips to official recruiting trips as early as the freshman year. We're seeing a lot of Division I unofficial trips happening, freshman, sophomore year. And then scholarship offers, a lot of offers are now moving from the junior year now to the sophomore year for certain sports and certain schools. And then through the senior year, depending on the sport and the school. I would say most sports nowadays have moved toward there being very few scholarships remaining for the senior year, except for football tends to be later in the process for sure. Men's track, men's soccer tends to be later in the process. Those are three sports that really stand out as being just later in the process for Division I offers. Division II, you're looking at the scouting typically 10th through 12th grade, and then interest and trips starting to happen, usually summer before the senior year, and during the fall of the senior year is when a majority of kind of D2 trips are being taken. Sometimes spring of the junior year as well, and then scholarship offers not until usually spring of the junior year, that early, but often summer before the senior year and during the fall, winter, and sometimes into the spring of the senior year. Division II schools, sometimes going quite late to make their final decisions. Division III, again, scouting players as early as the 10th grade year, but typically student athletes making trips during the junior year and the fall of the senior year. Because of the academic requirements of some of the Division IIIs and early decision, there isn't scholarship offers per se for Division III from an athletic standpoint, but they're roster offers or recruiting offers and help in the admissions process happens typically during the fall of the senior year, when the academic advisors and coaches have the most leverage in the process.